Good day, Philippines! It's me, Carl.
And this is RV. You are watching RNW Philippines Live, and here's our flash news for today.
DepEd is still not releasing any comment or statement about the mandatory ROTC offered by the newly proclaimed Vice President Sara Duterte. Despite not talking or confirming anything about it, netizens already started to voice out their disagreement about the said topic.
Today, June 13, as of 6 a.m. in the morning, people are seen in front of the main office of the Department of Education at Pasig Metro Manila. Here is Sweet to give us an update there, live.
Yes, thank you RV and Carl. As you can see, people are continuously piling up here in front of the DepEd main office here in Pasig Metro Manila. They are all here to show their opposition about Vice President Sara Duterte's amendment to turn K-12 to K-14 by adding ROTC or the mandatory military service without pay. Students, parents, guardians, and even teachers are here using their voice to stop something that they think is not appropriate for the students. We interviewed some of them to know more about their position.
Individualistically thinking, implementing ROTC is a good thing to hone the skills of young ones into protecting the country and themselves. However, implementing it as mandatory will take away the freedom and human rights of the children to choose whether they're interested or capable. I stand with implementing an optional ROTC for those who are brave and have the ability to serve, especially in protecting the country. In addition to this, a way of serving the country must be voluntarily and not forced by the official government.
I completely disagree with the K-14 program. We are already suffering from the 2 years additional grade levels. And here they are again, adding 2 more years. Even though we don't have to pay for what they said, the physical and mental exhaustion of students should be taken into account. They are delaying students achieving their dreams.
Well, for me, ROTC is a great national service training program, alternative for those who just want to do grunt work during college and not get stuck with additional schoolwork compared to doing teaching work or community service. But if you're looking at ROTC to fast-track people into mobilizing them quicker for military service during wartime, you really should experience taking the class yourself. In my experience, the most military thing I've done was to learn how to small unit tactics, move, shoot, and communicate. And this was a select unit in the entire ROTC class. The common student will most likely just learn how to wear their uniform properly, salute, march, and parade with the rifle. Now, tell me, what good would those make in combat?
In my opinion, ROTC has its place in the Philippines, but it should not be made mandatory for the time being. If we have an imminent threat that is constantly breaking down our necks on a daily basis, then ROTC should be made mandatory. But as it is, leave it optional. Instead, the upcoming officials should focus on fixing the K-12 education curriculum and prioritize it instead of the ROTC program. Up until now, 4 years since its implementation, the K-12 program has faced a lot of criticisms surrounding its curriculum and the lack of facilities of public schools. Even today, some schools were not ready to provide the various tracks and strands under the program.
And that is all for now. Back to you, Carl and RV.
Thank you so much, Sweet. And again, this is Carl Sayson.
Okay, and again, this is Rodolfo Villahermosa IV. Thank you for watching RNW Philippines Live. We'll be back shortly. Thank you.